Hey, what's going on, foodies? So, doing something I've never done today. Boneless lamb leg. So, sounds pretty good. I love lamb chops. I've had lamb leg before, but it's always been prepackaged. I've never made it my own out of this. Made it my own. I've never cooked my own from this. That's what I was trying to say. So, I'm excited to see what we got. I'm going to get it out of this package. I'm going to rinse it off, and then I'm just going to pat it dry. Make a few cuts in it, put some seasonings on it, throw it in the oven at 350 for an hour and a half, and we'll see what we got. So y'all stay tuned. Alright, this is what we got. Leg of lamb. Let's get it to our roasting pan. Alright, so here we have our lamb of lamb, leg of lamb. And we got some olive oil, black pepper, kosher salt, some chopped up garlic, some Dijon mustard, oregano, and basil. Now, I saw a lot of recipes call for rosemary, but we don't really like rosemary in this house, so I omitted it. And I also read really all you need is black pepper and salt to really bring out the flavors of the lamb. But we'll figure it out. I am going to make some cuts in the top of it though. We are going to make a few shallow cuts here in the top, just so all the flavors can get in there. Even though this is trimmed, I still see a lot of fat in it. Alright. Why not, right? Alright. Let me throw this in the sink and wash my hands. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is mix everything into this little container, and then I'm just gonna coat it, flip it, and coat it. So let's just push this out for right now. We're gonna put some olive oil in here. We'll say about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. A couple teaspoons of salt. And as you can see, I'm just measuring all this out as I go. Some black pepper. A couple teaspoons of that. I'm making a mess, don't tell nobody. Throw some oregano on there. Who doesn't like oregano? That's about a tablespoon of oregano. We're going to do the same for the basil. That smells good. Alright. We're going to throw some garlic in there. Some chopped garlic. Whew, that is potent. One, 2. It's about three tablespoons. Don't tell anybody. You can never have enough garlic. Now some Dijon mustard. Alright. About 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. And what we did was we patted this dry so the oil base here will stick to it a lot better. We're going to mix this up. And this is just a fancy looking concoction here. Doesn't look very good. I mean, yeah, it looks gross, but it actually smells really good. I'm going to get that mixed up. No, let's paint. You know what? Come on. What am I doing? Let's rub it in. There you go. My hands are clean. I've washed them at least a dozen times. Alright, let's flip it.
It's on YouTube too. Oh, another person says again.
So I got this thing flipped over. We're just going to make sure we rub it all in here. All in the nook and crannies. Wow, that little bit actually went a long way. Covered this whole thing here. Ah. All right. All right, I'm gonna go wash my hands, but that's what we're looking at. Let's see. There we go. All right, we're gonna get this bad boy popped in the oven. Okay, we're gonna pop this bad boy in here for an hour and a half at 350. All right, so we got it out of the oven, and this is what we got: hour and a half for 350, and internal temperature was like right around 145. So time to see how it turned out. And I got my beans in the back, but let's dig in.
Go.
Alright, now we're gonna cut into it. It's just kind of falling apart tender, isn't it? It's been sitting here for about 15-20 minutes. Looks pretty good, very juicy. We'll have to see how it tastes though. Alright, here we are. The tasting table. It's a little messy right now, but it's because we're moving some stuff around. But I made sure to clear a spot, you know. I like to have room to explore the area. But here we are. Some leg of lamb. So what I did was I cut out a center piece, and then I cut off some of the pieces on the end just so I could try a little bit of all of it. Really juicy. I like that. So let's dig in. Alright, let's see what we got. This is a really fatty piece of meat. Like, I'm seeing a lot of fat right through here, so I'm not going to eat that. But that would explain why it's so juicy. So kind of has like a lamb. Lamb is a very unique flavor. It kind of has a gamey taste, but not really. I mean, it really does have a gamey taste. It's just a different flavor, but it's delicious. Wow, especially whenever, so we put the fat side up, and whenever you take a bite in and you get the outside, the crust where that fat was, and it kind of like crushed it up, gives it a good crunch and really good flavor. As for the herbs, I can't really taste much of the herbs. I'm definitely getting a little bit of the basil, maybe. But and garlic. That's pretty much it. The house smelled amazing. It smelled like garlic. But yeah, really good. Let me try. That center cut was good. Let me try one of these outer edges. Now the outer edges cooked longer. Not cooked longer, cooked the same amount of time, but that got done quicker. So these are kind of browner and darker. Therefore, I'm guessing it's going to be a little tougher, but I really don't know. Doesn't look bad. Let's see what we got. Amazing. This outside, the outside's where it's at. I'm sorry. The rest of it's good, but whenever you get that fat and that garlic, and the fat's just charred a little bit, so it gives it just a little crunch. That's amazing. Let me try this last piece here. After I took it out of the oven, I did let it rest for about 15-20 minutes. And I let it rest while I was just doing some other stuff. Alright. This is the other end of the lamb. So that was a very lean piece right here. Not much fat. It was good. But it didn't have that burst of flavor like the other two bites had. Definitely a lot leaner and good, but like I said, it didn't have that burst of flavor. And in this piece, I'm not getting. I'm getting lamb. I'm getting. That's it. I'm not getting any of that garlic or herbs or salt or oil, but it's good. I have seen some videos online where people would like it would just like tear apart, and I think that's the low and slow cook. I read somewhere someone did it for like 5 hours, so that might be something worth trying next time. But before I go, this dead center piece right here is lean, and it has meat on it with a bunch of fat around it. I just want to see how that tastes. But yeah, this turned out, this is a win. This is a... I picked this up at Costco's, and I had never had it before, so I was really curious to see how it turned out. But, alright, so no fat on here at all. This is just a lean piece of lamb. Really tender. Just kind of melts in your mouth kind of deal. But once again, when you get to the center right there, not much flavor. I feel like the flavor's in the fat and the crust. But it's good. Like, it's really good. So I'm gonna add this to future menus. This was a win. If you've ever done this, or if you do anything different, let me know. If you're able to get flavor on the inside of the leg, let me know what you did. I guess injections maybe, but I don't know. But yeah, it's good stuff. Alright, well, thank you for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe, and y'all have a good night. Bye.